All right, we're back today with another video for a different WRX. In today's video, we are going to be taking it to the rear end. And specifically, I'm talking about doing work with the trunk. And today we are going to be installing a JD Muscle carbon fiber trunk with the integrated duckbill. All right, so let's get the old trunk off and we'll show you how we do that now. All right, so the first thing we're going to have to do, obviously cut these zip ties, and then we have to unclip this harness from the trunk. So then after you get the harness unclipped from here, you just have to start disconnecting all of your other cables. So after you disconnect all the wires, then you have to remove these 4 bolts that are in here so that you can get the light bar off, or if you just have the plain black piece on there. Then after you get those screws out, there's just gonna be some clips up here that you can pop out, and then you can remove the light bar or the regular piece. FYI, don't shut your trunk while you're doing this. We just did, and he had to climb through the back seat to get in here. And just so you know, when you are taking off the light bar or that factory piece that's here, you have to give it some brute force. Don't be afraid to pull on it. You won't break it, but you might. So we got the light bar off. Let's just remove these bolts here and get the trunk off. And just so you know, these are 12 mil bolts. So the old trunk is off. Now let's get the carbon fiber one back on and everything reconnected. So just for safety, because your trunk is going to be a lot lighter, make sure you go in here in these spring mechanisms on both sides, push these down and release those, because your trunk is going to be a lot lighter compared to your old one, and you don't want it flipping back up, hitting your glass and causing any damage. And then after you get those removed, you have to remove it from this clip right here, and the whole piece will come right out. And with a little bit of brute force there as well, it comes out. So we got the carbon trunk on. Now we just need to reattach everything, put the light bar back on, and we can wrap this up. Also, if you decide to get this trunk from JD Muscle, it does say on there that the hardware that is on the OEM trunk can work. It does not. You need to get M6 bolts at a 35 millimeter length. It's the M6 1.0 35 mil. And this is the specific bolt that I was talking about. So just a heads up, if you have the LED light bar, it does not fit with this trunk, so just take that into consideration when you're looking at buying this specific one. But we got everything back put together, the harnesses. We just have to cut and maybe move this over a little bit so it lines up with those holes. But other than that, this installation is complete. And it kind of worked out for me because we took the light bar off of his and we put it onto mine. So that looks so good. That integrated duckbill is so nice. So the carbon trunk is all done, so this installation is complete. And if you haven't yet, make sure you like this video, hit that follow button so you can keep up to date with everything that we are doing to WRXs.